the least flashy person always wins in business and in life. And the reason I believe this is because, like, if you take YouTube, for example, the it's filled with a lot of flashy things. And throughout my entrepreneurship journey, I have fell for so many like flashy videos, so many flashy thumbnails, so many flashy things. And like, it's kind of scary because, like, not everyone actually has your best interest at play. And I'm not going to say like I'm like super holistic and I'm always here to just help people. I mean, at the end of the day, I am here to help people with what I know how to help them with. But like the thing about like the internet is you'll have a lot of like gurus talking about like how to make 10 grand a month, and they tell you that this is the best path, like this is hands down the best path. And the advice they give is always for their benefit. Like a lot of people are afraid to give advice that goes against their own benefit. And I've actually found that the thing that gets the best results is the thing that actually like helps people, whether or not it helps you, like helps you with your gain. And I guess I'll yeah, actually let me give you an example. One time I heard a story from my friend. He is an entrepreneur, and he mentioned Andy Frisella. Andy Frisella is like a pretty successful person. He lives in St. Louis, but one time someone came into their his supplement store and they were looking for a certain product, and Andy knew that this product would help this person, but Andy didn't have that in stock. So what he did was recommend him to a competitor. And my belief is that it wasn't some sort of like it wasn't some sort of like sales trick or anything like that. It was genuinely because he was like, it wasn't even the thought that, oh, well, if I recommend this person to the competitor, then he'll probably come back to me. He may have had that thought, but what I genuinely believe it was that he probably thought like, okay, it was probably as simple as, okay, this person needs this thing. This person's in front of me. This person's a person. And so I know that this person needs this thing. So I'm genuinely going to offer this person uh, a recommendation to the competitor because I know it will help that person. And having that mindset, in my opinion, like just being able to tell the truth without it being so attached to your benefit, whether you get a benefit or not, is what will actually get you results. So hopefully that makes sense. So like a lot of these people talking about like what's the fastest way to 10 grand a month? What's the fastest way to 10 grand a month? Or like you'll have the gurus that like have these courses and they will teach like AI automation and marketing agency and all that stuff and online business. Online business is the best business, hands down. And the reason they're saying that is because it's, of course, in their benefit. They get the benefit. So, of course, it's the best fucking business model because they can sell their program. And I actually like first learned of this concept. It's actually called reverse selling. And that I learned of it when I first started in real estate. It was this trainer called Brandon Mulrenin, I started watching his content, and the way his approach was like so much different. That's why I was really like really drawn by it. Like his way of sales was so much different because like he would share his videos of like him talking to people live, like cold calling and actually talking to people live. And like it sounded like he wasn't even selling at all. Like there's no commission breath, there was no like desperacy. It was always just talking like he didn't give a fuck if if he got the sale or not. So like let me give you an example. Like he would say the person would pick up and he'd say, "Hey, is this blank?" He'd say, "Hey, this is Brandon. You're gonna hate me." So so like incorporating like um humor into it. Like it's not really a sales, even though reverse selling is like a tactic, a strategy. What I'm realizing about business is that it's not about like tactics or strategies or anything like that. Like it's genuinely about like it's actually like people try to make it so complicated and make it seem like it's this crazy thing, like crazy tactic. And like they make studies about it, like studies about these tactics and strategies. It's not about tactics or strategies. It's about having a good like product or service and just asking somebody if they would like it or not. Like I wish I would have known that when first starting off. Like if you want to make money, and the reason I so I've made a little bit of money at this point. I'm not like a guru or anything like that, but these past couple months have been the best months so far for me. I've I've made personally in business so far the past months. I went from like 2 grand a month about 6 months ago, and these past few months I've made like five, six. This month I'll make seven or eight. So it's growing. But what I I was trying to give some like credibility because like I know someone's gonna be like, oh, who's this guy to tell me how to make money? So I'm just trying to at least like that's the reason I said that. But what I learned is that it's it's simply about asking somebody for money. Like if you want to make money, you simply just have to ask somebody for money. Like you can't make money unless you ask somebody if they can give you money. Like how to make money, ask somebody for it. Ask somebody for it. That's how you make money. A person has to give you money. Actually, this is very interesting. Like this actually shows how like these gurus and stuff, they make it seem so complicated and make it seem like it's this crazy thing of like making money. But really, like so my friend's mom, she retired, and so one day she came over to visit my friend. Well, it's actually like my roommate, but she came over to visit, and she is retired, and she asked if she could help, clean our house and everything, and she offered services for money. And guess what? She cleaned our apartment one time, and I paid her. I paid her money. Like she's better. Like there's people just like procrastinating. They're like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? How do I make money? How do I make money online? Because these fucking gurus have like damaged people's brains, And then my friend's mom, who like comes in and asks me for money, asks me to provide a service for money, and she gets it. Like, think about that. How complicated is that? So, I guess that goes back to my point on why the least flashy person wins. Like, that's why I think that truth, the person who's genuinely trying to portray the truth, who's genuinely like not trying to talk in their interest, they're just trying to like align to the truth. Because the truth, you can never go wrong with like fact and like truth. But yeah, so that's kind of what I learned. Oh, and then another thing that I wanted to share is that yesterday, this is actually, I guess, personal and maybe even going to be embarrassing, but I've been working on my dating life. And so I've been going out of my house more. And yesterday I went on a walk, but I have been like, beforehand, I was really in my head, but like, you know, at least a step up. I've been, saying hi to women and like, it sounds bad, but like, um, I realized like you just have to ask. Like, you just have to ask for what you want, and it's that simple. So, anyways, hopefully there was a point to this video, but the least flashy person always wins, and try to simplify things, and like stay away from the flashy stuff online. Like if you're watching content, stay away from the flashy stuff because usually the people that are so concerned with vanity, they're the people that are gonna fuck you over. Seriously. People that care about like metrics and vanity, they're the people that don't actually give a shit about you. They only care about their ego and these vanity metrics. So hopefully that helps. Talk to you soon.